sure if I was going to come up and speak, because I was lucky enough to have a one-on-one with my dad before he got sick. I said what I needed to say to him, and he said what he needed to say to me. But I guess I'll share a story or two and tell you what it was like in my life. Me and my dad had a good relationship. He was old school, showed no emotion. He was hard, but fair in my upbringing. The way he would show love was through his actions. Anything I needed, he was there. No questions asked. He was a quiet man, kept to himself. We didn't speak much at home, but we would bond over 4 things he introduced me to: music, rugby, wrestling, and God. My love for music came from there, from listening to the hymns at church and learning Sunday school songs, to hearing him play the classic Samoan jams at home. Music was around me 24/7. I remember when I was young, Dad had videotapes of old school wrestling and rugby games he recorded back in the days. Dad recorded all the wrestling pay-per-views. That's when I first saw the likes of Superfly Jimmy Snuka, the Ultimate Warrior, Bret the Hitman Hart. I was hooked because I thought it was real. I remember one day we were watching, and at the time I was getting into wrestling. Out of nowhere, the governor tells me, "Son, it's not real." He gets up, walks to his office, and doesn't come back. This guy, the nerve of the man. But that was my dad. I remember the rugby games we watched, whether it was on his videotapes or live. They were funny because we would sit there and we would talk and analyze the games like we both played 100 tests in English. Then he would eventually start talking about his rugby days. And I rolled my eyes and replied with, "Wow, Dad. Amazing, Dad." And then we'll both start laughing. Dad will always talk to me about respect. Respecting your elders, being kind to others, forgiveness, not to judge anyone, and always putting God first. He would say to me, "It doesn't cost anything to be nice." He was loyal and dedicated to his craft. He loved his church. Everything he did was for his church. Dad was humble. But when he had the chance to talk about his church, that was it. You couldn't stop him. His face would light up every time he spoke about his church. He was proud to represent his church, anytime, any place. Dad was a perfectionist. When it came to our Maualaivao, White Sunday, junior youth, the practices were crazy. If you know, you know. He wasn't into the fancy stuff. He was simple with it. E wha maoni i whai ngō pese, e wha maoni fo i whai ngō gana. He would go over and over and over songs and moves till we were satisfied with it. Not when the old look was satisfied, it was when he was satisfied. But the end result was 100. Every performance was spot on. Dad believed everyone had talent. It didn't matter who you were, he would say to me, God gifted everyone with some sort of talent. The thing Dad loved the most was his junior youth. He loved the kids like they were his own. He would refer to our youth as his son or daughter. You would see Dad randomly give a kid lunch money. On graduations, Dad would try his best to go to all. Birthdays as well. Any achievements in church or outside of church, Dad would be proud. Any child under his umbrella, they were his kids. They were his responsibility, and he never took that lightly. Dad was selfless. He always put people First, he would always go out of his way to help someone in need. He would always say to me, son, it's better to give than to receive. Or you know how I hate one here. Those were some of the random lessons Dad would teach me growing up. On the 7th of this month, Faafia Street turned 38. We were blessed to celebrate with him when he was here. What a journey. From church services at the Opportunity Centre to Brandon Intermediate, even church service in our garage, to where it is now. Unbelievable. Dad had great people from this church to bring his vision to life. He wanted nothing but the best for this church. What he's been able to achieve with this church throughout the years will never go unnoticed. Any problems or advice I need from him, his answer was always, "Ko ame te tau, o i nā mau aere maras, o i nā mau aere poto, maga te mai, o i nā mau aere whiawhia." To his grandkids, Joel, Reverend, Maya and Harley, he loved my kids wholeheartedly. He loved them all the same. Spoiled them. Can't even discipline my kids in front of me. Sorry, but back in the day when he gave me hugs, they were top tier. Top of the range. 10 out of 10. It was like WrestleMania every time. But now, even if I try to discipline my kids in front of my dad, Grandma Rick just say to me, "Shh, I was on playground." I'll be like, "Oh, is that right? What a change since me." But I'll say that in my head. I wouldn't say that out loud. Because if I said it out loud, yeah, game over. This man has done so much for me. The blessings, the prayers, the teachings he has given me throughout my life will be with me forever. I've probably done more bad than good in my life, but he's never judged me. He's never pushed me away. He's never treated me any different. He loved me and accepted me for me. I'm truly grateful and blessed for having Dad in my life. Yes, I lost my dad, but my mom lost her son. The person who she had built a life with, the person who she loves dearly and will do anything for. The last few months, when Dad was starting to get worse, I really got to see the true meaning of this vow, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish from this day forward until death do us part. My mom never left my dad's side during his battle. No matter how tired or how stressed she was by his side to me. I love you, Mom. I promise you, Dad, I will look after Mom, your queen, your Mana Mea. Before I finish up, my kids will like to say a few words.
Hello, Reverend. My name is Maualaivao. I'm the eldest grandchild, the great grandchild. I'm listening to you. Let me speak my place. I just want to talk about the way my room changed his heart. When Mom found out that she was pregnant with me, Papa was scared. Papa didn't know what to do because he had a big role. And when he found out about me, yeah, it was a bit of a struggle. And Mom and I were a couple months after we came over, I was born, and Papa changed. Papa became such a different man than I was before. I was not healthy. Sorry. He's a very staunch man on the outside, but on the inside is very nice. Over love, together, and together for everyone. Like most things, we want to show it, but it's in his actions. The gifts he provides for you, gifts of what you need, what he thinks you deserve. A very loving man. Sorry, I'm going home hard and tired, so I'm going to make this much better. Thank you to everyone here, our families, our support. Yeah. Those who don't know Papa's color, favorite color is purple. As we go through this